Number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I said, this is Intervlog, your trusted platform for comprehensive, factual, and insightful reports on the world's most pressing developments. Today, we bring to you one of the most remarkable and historic moments in the defense and security transformation of West Africa, and indeed, the African continent at large. Burkina Faso, under the steady and courageous leadership of President Captain Ibrahim Traoré, has taken a giant leap forward in reshaping its military capabilities. For the first time in its history, the nation has successfully acquired long-range multiple launch rocket systems, the Chinese-manufactured SR-5. This acquisition, confirmed through credible open-source defense intelligence, such as the report by Hammer of War on the 7th of August 2025, represents not only a technical improvement, but also a strategic evolution of Burkina Faso's military doctrine. This delivery, which also includes VN-22B fire support vehicles and the PLL-05 120mm self-propelled gun mortars, is far more than just the arrival of machines of war. It is a statement, a declaration that Burkina Faso is prepared, determined, and capable of defending its sovereignty against both insurgent threats and external aggression. President Ibrahim Traoré, with wisdom and foresight, has once again proven that leadership is not about words alone, but about action. In times when the Sahel faces existential threats from extremist groups, porous borders, and shifting geopolitical alliances, his administration has chosen to prepare for the future rather than remain exposed to vulnerabilities of the past. Intervlog therefore dedicates this special 1,000-word introductory report to narrating the meaning, the context, and the implications of this acquisition. We will analyze the SR-5 multiple launch rocket system, its role in modern warfare, and why it matters for Burkina Faso. We will also highlight the lessons drawn from powerful countries such as Israel, Iran, Russia, and Ukraine, which have all employed MLRS systems with devastating effect in their respective theaters of conflict. Finally, we will extend gratitude to the People's Republic of China for enabling this transformative leap and show how Burkina Faso's trajectory under Traoré is becoming a model for African independence in defense capability. But as we do here at Intervlog, we will not only give you the facts, we will also frame them through parables, through reflections that capture the deeper meaning of these events. For in the Sahel, history is not only written by guns and machines, but also by the stories we pass on, the lessons we preserve, and the metaphors that guide us. The VN-22B fire support vehicle. The first notable platform in the shipment is the VN-22B fire support vehicle. Developed by Norinco of China, this six-wheeled armored vehicle is designed to deliver direct fire support to infantry on the move. Its 30mm autocannon paired with advanced fire control optics gives it the ability to engage light armor and fortified positions alike. For Burkina Faso, the VN-22B means mobility. It means speed. With the capacity to travel over 800 kilometers without refueling and speeds surpassing 100 kilometers per hour, this vehicle is built for the vast, rugged, and unpredictable terrains of the Sahel. It symbolizes the new military philosophy Burkina Faso is embracing, one that values maneuverability, precision, and rapid response. The PLL-05 gun mortar system. Second, we consider the PLL-05 120mm self-propelled gun mortar. This hybrid system is both an artillery piece and a direct fire support weapon. Its dual role allows it to rain shells up to 13 kilometers away or deliver devastating direct fire with high explosive or armor-piercing rounds. With a sustained rate of 8 to 10 rounds per minute, the PLL-05 adds a flexible mobile artillery punch to Burkina Faso's arsenal. Against insurgent groups hiding in difficult terrain or mounting hit-and-run attacks, this is invaluable. It allows the Burkinabe forces to hit hard and disappear just as quickly, a tactic often described as shoot and scoot. The SR-5 multiple launch rocket system, the crown jewel. And then comes the crown jewel, the SR-5 multiple launch rocket system, MLRS. This is the platform that marks a turning point in Burkina Faso's military history. With its modular design, the SR-5 can fire both 122mm and 220mm rockets, and more importantly, it can launch both unguided and guided munitions. The unguided rockets can saturate an area within a range of 40 kilometers, while the guided variants, equipped with satellite-aided inertial navigation, can strike with precision up to 70 kilometers away. For the first time, Burkina Faso can project firepower deep into enemy-held territory, neutralize insurgent bases, and deter hostile forces across borders. The SR-5 is not simply a weapon, it is a force multiplier. It brings deterrence, capability, and respect. As Intervlog, we must pause here and make a parable. A farmer without tools is at the mercy of weeds and pests. But give him a sharp hoe, a strong plow and fertile soil, and his harvest multiplies. In the same way, Burkina Faso has tilled the ground of its struggle, and now, with the SR-5, it holds the sharp hoe that ensures its sovereignty will yield peace and security. Lessons from the world. MLRS in modern warfare. When we examine the role of MLRS in warfare, we must look beyond Burkina Faso to the great powers of our time. Israel has relied heavily on MLRS for both defensive and offensive purposes. In moments of crisis, rockets from Israeli launchers have been used to neutralize threats before they could endanger civilian lives. Iran, too, has shown how rocket artillery is a symbol of strategic deterrence. Its arsenal of rockets and missile systems projects power across the Middle East, shaping the balance of fear and respect among nations. Russia has made the MLRS an integral part of its doctrine. Systems like the BM-21 Grad, the Tornado G, and the Smerch have been used extensively in Ukraine, creating zones of denial and devastating concentrations of enemy forces. The lesson is clear. Nations that possess MLRS hold in their hands both the sword and the shield of modern war. Burkina Faso, by acquiring the SR-5, is stepping into this league, not as an aggressor, but as a protector of its people. Parable. The village that owns drums can summon its warriors quickly. The village that owns trumpets can call its people to safety. In the same way, the nation that owns rockets can deter enemies before they cross the threshold. China's role, a strategic partnership. We cannot speak of this acquisition without acknowledging China. The People's Republic of China has become an indispensable partner to Burkina Faso, not only in economic and infrastructure development, but now also in defense cooperation. By supplying VN-22B vehicles, PLL-05 gun mortars, and SR-5 MLRS, Beijing has shown trust and commitment. China's defense exports are not just about selling weapons. They are about building partnerships. Unlike Western suppliers who often tie conditions to their support, China has offered affordability, rapid delivery, and long-term maintenance packages. For a country like Burkina Faso, which must act quickly against insurgents, this makes the difference between survival and vulnerability. Thank you, China, for standing by Burkina Faso in its time of need. Parable. A friend is known not when the sun shines, but when the rains pour. In the storm of Burkina Faso's security challenges, China has brought an umbrella in the form of the SR-5. The strategic context in the Sahel. Burkina Faso is not acting in isolation. Its decision must be understood in the broader context of the Sahel region. With instability in Mali, Niger, and beyond, the borders are porous, and insurgents exploit these gaps. Traditional alliances with Western powers have frayed. The decision to diversify defense partners is therefore logical and necessary. President Ibrahim Traoré has made it clear: Burkina Faso will not remain vulnerable. By investing in modern systems, the nation is moving from a defensive posture to one of deterrence. And deterrence is the highest form of defense. It prevents wars before they even begin. The Traoré factor. Leadership in action. We must not overlook the leader behind this transformation. Captain Ibrahim Traoré has shown that leadership is not simply about commanding troops or giving speeches. It is about taking bold decisions that safeguard the nation's future. In choosing to acquire MLRS, he has ensured that Burkina Faso will not be caught unprepared in the face of aggression. He has signaled to the insurgents that their days of hiding with impunity are numbered. He has demonstrated to the world that Burkina Faso is ready to stand tall, ready to defend its people, and ready to claim its rightful place among nations that value sovereignty. Parable. When the shepherd sees the wolves circling, he does not wait until they attack the flock. He sharpens his spear, he strengthens his walls, and he watches the horizon. That is what Captain Ibrahim Traoré has done for Burkina Faso. Part 7. Conclusion. A nation transformed. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude this extensive report, let us reflect. Burkina Faso has taken a historic step. With the VN-22B, with the PLL-05, and with the SR-5 MLRS, it has moved into a new era. It has joined the ranks of nations that understand that peace is preserved not only by words and treaties, but also by preparedness and strength. The acquisition is not about aggression. It is about protection. It is about ensuring that Burkina Faso's children can go to school without fear, and that its borders remain secure. President Ibrahim Traoré deserves praise. China deserves gratitude. The Burkinabe armed forces deserve confidence. Parable. When the rain finally falls on parched land, the earth sings, the seeds sprout, and the people rejoice. So too has Burkina Faso received the rain of preparedness, and from it will grow the harvest of security. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog, same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.